We're about to find out if FrostBite puts the hurt on Overkill in their heavyweight scrum. How's this one shaping up, Bill?
Shapes up great, Sean. Christian Carlberg's heavyweight entry, Overkill, can inflict harm on its opponents in a couple of ways. Along with a healthy dose of the smash and mash tactic, Overkill uses a heat-treated chrome alloy steel blade to dole out heaps of hurt. Builder Michael Malden's FrostBite features an invertible design with a hinge-mounted snowplow blade. This metal soldier doesn't take kindly to attacks, with 4 steel spikes of vengeance protecting its rear end.
And if there's anyone who ain't going to back down to FrostBite, it's Christian Carlberg. He sat down with our Bill Nye just a few minutes ago. Take a look. Now, what got you started on this?
Well, back in 1995, I went to see some robot combat up in San Francisco, and I was instantly hooked.
And you're still in it?
Yes.
5 years later?
Yes. It's really not a hard thing to get into. I mean, people at home are watching this, and they're going, I could do that. And they can. You just have to get started, and start early, and start small, and work your way up.
That's great advice, Christian.
Thank you.
Good luck out there. Saw him up.
This is a BattleBot.
I do believe we've got a heavyweight death scrap on our hands. Let's get to the introductions.
In the red corner, to my right, if your mother thought running with scissors was dangerous, she should try fighting the BattleBot named Overkill. The BattleBot that hails from the blue square has ice water in his veins and sports a snowplow of death. Introducing FrostBite.
Box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time. It's Overkill and FrostBite, which should be a great offensive show between these two bots.
Overkill, never afraid, always comes out aggressively.
And you can't tip Overkill over, obviously. No matter what happens, he'll land on a wheel. FrostBite trying to use that snowplow wedge to get underneath, but no. Works against him as Overkill driving FrostBite right into the spike strip.
Overkill with the wedge in front was able to get the front 2 wheels off the ground of FrostBite, and that was able to drive him back. Because FrostBite's strong.
FrostBite is very strong, has low center of gravity. As you keep seeing now, Overkill trying to land some blows, but that blade misses, but he got one there. And there you see the kill saws coming up, doing a little damage on FrostBite. And there they are, those ramrods coming out. Another one of our hazards that got a little bit of punishment on FrostBite.
FrostBite's going to need that 1/4 inch of steel he's got on the bottom, and now he's got Overkill on his back. That was just where he wanted him.
And with help from the kill saws, now look at FrostBite hitting Overkill up against those spike strips and those blades, and he's got great leverage now. Now we got to see what he's going to do with it, because his big offensive weapon is that plow.
Yeah, there's no way that he can hang on to Overkill. He's just too fast. He's got too much power in those 2 wheels.
There you see the blades coming down. Oh! Trying to get that blade in and knock around FrostBite, but those kill saws interrupted the blow thrown by Overkill, and FrostBite still commanding some control of this fight as he continues to stay on the offensive. It looks like he's having a little trouble. There, he's back, moving normal again.
FrostBite's very methodical, using his 4 motors. He's got 4 wheelchair motors in there, 5 horsepower each. He's got a lot of power. Little guy with a lot of power.
We're halfway through this fight. Remember, 3 minutes until somebody is completely out of it. Whatever comes first. What's interesting about FrostBite's design as they continue to attack each other is you wouldn't think he'd be an offensive piece of machinery, but he has to pick and choose his spots, as he's done well here against Overkill.
He was raised amongst the farm animals, he was, FrostBite. He's a working machine. They use him to snowplow in the wintertime.
We're inside a minute to go, and this is 2 pretty good warriors trading blows with each other, battling it with 2 very good drivers who are pacing themselves around the BattleBot arena floor, trying to get those last 40 seconds of offensive punishment in.
It's hard to say how well FrostBite is doing. It's easy to see how well Overkill's doing because he can land the blows with the big blade.
But every time FrostBite now gets into Overkill with that snowplow type front part, he is scoring points with the judges. Every time.
He is. He's getting aggressive points.
And aggression points matter. 3 judges. They each have 15 points to give. As we're winding down now, we got inside of 20 seconds. You see in the upper left part of your screen, this is BattleBot. This is Overkill and FrostBite. Doesn't look like we're going to get a knockout, but I'll tell you what, 2 great warriors getting after it. This is going to be a very difficult decision on the judges, because both of them have land punches. But on my card, Bill, as we wind down, FrostBite seems to have scored more.
Overkill, out of that That's hard to say, Sean. I say Overkill was more aggressive. He's faster. He landed more blows.
Take us to the replay and see if we can break this one down.
All right, FrostBite rolls over the kill saw here, and the robots then mix it up a little bit. Then Overkill gets a piggyback ride on FrostBite. Thanks to the kill saws. Man, they're strong.
You not only got to deal with your competitors,
Back and
but
forth.
all those battle box
And
hazards.
gentlemen,
What a fight. It's hard to tell. Let's
your
go down and see
three
what the judges have to say
and
about this
arena
one.
side has scored a split decision, 23-22 for the blue square, FrostBite.
It can't get any closer than that. A 1-point victory in a split decision. Were the battle stats really that close, Bill?
Oh, man. Tight all the way, Sean. Overkill out-hit FrostBite by 4 and also had a slight edge in hazard damage, 3-2. Judges were clearly impressed with FrostBite's 2 pins, though, which resulted in a win by the narrowest of margins. I didn't agree.
Very